the readings on the Sonic. The odds are not the same, everything different. Things are changing rapidly. Oh no, oh no! The whole Earth, everything's crashing. The whole, oh no. Wasn't on my plan the entire time. It's all changing. Yeah, let's not be that evil, shall we? Brain, come on, brain, wakey, brain. We're here to review the Horne Section television TV show. Not do something evil, mastermind, genius. Come on, brain. It's all changing around here. The style of content, not the content itself, but the style. Oh no! Stay tuned for Tom Mason to find out how everything's changing. Yeah. Hello, I almost forgot. Hello everyone, welcome to the third channel. Welcome to the final video in this sort of style of me talking to you. Same content but different style. So, when I say different style, here's what I mean. So, at the moment, we're operating off a small light, a tripod, a microphone, and this background, you see. So, how does the style change? Well, we've got lights that way that we can use. It won't hit me, because if you look where this wall is compared to where I am, we'll be able to have a wider area, so it's a white wall, so we're changing rooms. But changing rooms also means that the audio quality will change. Oh no! You don't want that. Don't want that. No, I don't want that. No. So, what I've decided to do is get my microphone there, have for my podcast. Hello, I'm doing a podcast. And I put it on a stand, and I then record from there. So I have it on a stand. See, I'm testing out new ways of doing it. Anyway, so I have it on a stand. I do it, and I have a green screen behind me, which I actually have at hand. Which I won't get out. I have a green screen down there. I'll get it out. And then what I'll do, right, with that green screen, is transport me somewhere. Obviously I'm learning the green screen to make it better. My previous experience with green screen on YouTube hasn't been the best, but I'll get there. I'll get there eventually one day, learning wise. But it's because the content I'm making now, I'm not too really into anymore. I want to make better content. So, it's all better. So anyway, today, we're reviewing the Horne Section television programme. Now, what I've decided, as of right this second, is getting chairs that has a good back on it, and the chair I've got here, make sure it's at the right height, and let's see how far I fall. Oh, I don't fall that far. So, the Horne Section television programme. See, I am quite small now. Let's see if we can zoom me in and see if that helps. Hello. Right, so the Horne Section television programme is a very good programme. I just have to zoom you out. It was a programme about, I'm using this now to lean on. It's basically Alex Horne wants his own TV show, has to get permission of Greg Davis, so he makes his own programme, right? Yeah. So, why is it a good programme? Well, all episodes are available on all 4, and then the episodes are out next Thursday on traditional linear TV. Right, so why am I mentioning it now? Because it's not out to the masses yet. Well, I'm mentioning it for one reason. This is quite dangerous. One and one reason only. Because I want to review it. Let me move the chair out of the way because it's now driving me up the wall. Move chair, right, so the Horne Section television programme is the Horne Section, right, so it's Alex's band, but with a very interesting twist. It's half sitcom, half actual TV show. Apparently, one of the guests they had on it, who I think is called Big Zoom, but I'm not 100% sure, because I don't follow him. He thought it was an actual real TV show according to Alex Horne on Sunday Brunch last Sunday. So, the way it works is, you've got Desiree Burch playing a character of a TV producer. You've got George Tennant, yes, David Tennant's wife. You've got John Oliver, yes, the American bloke who's actually British but has been working and living in America for years. And it's all about them. So it's, I don't know how you explain. The first episode has a reference to Taskmaster because Greg's in it. I think Greg's in the first two, to be precise. And it leaves him as an assistant, because obviously Greg's not playing Greg Davis. Greg's playing the Taskmaster in it, because he's persona in Taskmaster. So it's sort of utilising the best of both worlds in a sense, where you have the Taskmaster. If fans of Taskmaster will love this programme, right? That's one hand. On the other hand, you have fans of the Horne section, which is the Horne section podcast. Them what? And they also did a Dave programme called the Horne Section Television Show. They did a BBC Radio 4 programme called the Horne Section Radio Show, I think. But this is like, here are the characters of the Horne section, not the actual people. Like, it is the actual performers, but they're all playing characters in this version. Like, version of themselves, like as you do in an autobiographical sitcom. The sitcom's all about Alex wanting to get out of the shadow of Greg and making his own show. So Channel 4 let him produce his own show that's live. It's music and chat. So it's half chat show, half music show. And it works swimmingly. Well, you don't really see Rachel Horne, which is his wife, who works on Virgin Radio with Chris Evans. And his wife is, you just see her from the legs down because she's really audio, but in the one scene, and he talks about he has too many children, and there's this it's really, I don't know how you would explain this to the masses, but it's the type of programme that sort of has the best of both worlds. So, my favourite episode has got to be the one where we had Martin Kemp with we had Martin Kemp on it. I can't remember Martin Kemp was on it on the Horne section programme bit. So if you heard my doorbell, someone at the door. The Horne section programme bit, and then you have the chat, and then you had John Oliver, but then John Oliver, I almost fell up there. John Oliver had his own tried to an American accent, and that was funny. But the show overall is really funny. It's hard to explain because they also make reference to like tribute bands, which I didn't even know existed, but they might not be real. They might be the second album. But Alex has been writing this for years, and I'm so glad Channel 4 picked it up. I mean, yes, I would have liked it if the BBC did, but you couldn't have had your Taskmaster references with the BBC version because the BBC don't own Taskmaster yet. If Channel 4 ever decided to say, no, I don't want it anymore, ITV could have a spin for 3 series, bin it, and then the BBC could have it. Because I feel like the Taskmaster would work on the BBC, really. But, I mean, the way the Horne Section television programme's filmed reminds me a lot of Man Down, which is quite good because they're both amazing programmes. So, I would highly recommend you go and watch it. Sorry that my review's been less reviewy. I'll probably do a more in-depth review once I've actually got my thoughts together. I'll probably do a whole video on the Horne section itself, so I can incorporate that. But I wanted to get across that I had a new style, so I spent a little bit of time trying to sort that out, which wasn't necessary, but I wanted to get out there that there was a new style, and I wanted to let you know. But with the Horne Section Television Programme. There is 6 episodes. Alex is in this fictional house, but the basement, I think, is the actual basement used when you see the visual version of the Horne Section podcast. And he has that massive duck that he took with him to France in the front garden. So there you go. Alex is very good at acting in it. The Horne Section is very good at acting in it. It's a fantastic programme. Highly recommend it. All episodes are available on all 4, and then the episodes start weekly from next Thursday after Taskmaster. Thank you guys for watching. Time much about. Bye.